Manitoba Liquor Mart presents Great Tastes of Manitoba. Great Tastes is brought to you by GreatTastesMB.ca.
Hello and welcome to the Grant Park Liquor Mart Education Center. This is Great Tastes of Manitoba. My name's Ace Burpee. Great to have you. Introducing, actually it's mandatory glasses day on the program. Karen Armstrong, Manitoba Chicken Producers. Good to have you. And Sheila Nash, product expert, Manitoba Liquor Mart. So a delicious show today we're going to be making. Actually, there's a theme to it. Explain.
There is. We are cooking once and eating twice. So it's recipes that do 2 meals essentially.
Okay.
We're starting off with a chicken chili with corn and black bean.
Right, that's why I wore a super white shirt.
Absolutely,
Chili.
yep. And then we're doing a crispy Parmesan chicken finger. And then in the last segment, we're going to take our chili and make a tortilla pie and take those chicken fingers and serve them with a Caesar salad.
Okay, so Sheila, your role is you have to pair all these dishes with something to drink. So we'll send you off shopping right away, but any questions before you head out?
Well, it sounds great. Lots of different textures to work with. Of course, you're making chili, so I'm going to ask, is it medium or very spicy?
This is a medium chili.
Okay, all right. Should be fun. I'll be
good?
back.
See you in a bit.
Good luck. All right, start.
Starting on our chili. So any good chili starts with onion and garlic.
Yes, any good anything.
Well, that's true. So I've got onion and garlic already started in here, and I've already browned our ground chicken. This is lean Manitoba ground chicken. I like to use ground chicken thigh because it has a richer chicken flavor.
Yep.
And it's also a less expensive cut of ground chicken. So I've got that in our pot. I've got it to the point where the onions are nice and soft. And now we begin adding the rest of the ingredients.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so I've got some red pepper and some celery go into this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get you to stir while I'm adding things.
She knows my strengths. Stirring is one of said strengths.
Black beans, very important when you're doing chili. Rinse the beans a couple of times until the water runs clear. And that way your chili doesn't get super thick and you don't get the extra salt that comes with the canned beans. So this is going to be a test of your stirring abilities because this pot is going to get very full.
Yeah, sure. I lost a bean. Rogue.
That's it, you're done, you're fired.
Rogue bean. I'm going to put it, I have a bean section over here.
All right.
Rogue beans.
And you know what, while you're doing, I'm just going to get you to grab our seasoning blend there. I've got chili powder, there's oregano, there's cumin in, yes, there's definitely cumin in there.
Okay.
So that all goes in.
Just dump?
Dump. That's the nice thing about making chili is it really doesn't require a whole lot of skill.
Yeah.
As long as you can stir and you have a big pot, you're good to go.
If I can make it, in fact, there's a running theme. If I can make it, literally, you can make it.
All right.
That's
this is a can of crushed tomatoes.
Yeah.
So that just gets dumped in there. All right, let's get the spatula in there and get the last little bits of tomato goodness out of here. There we go.
I'm going to say that one of the most overrated things, this is a very recent development, is my stirring ability.
Aha.
This is actually
Would you
terrible.
like some help?
I'm not going to lie, yes. That is poor, but you've got to know your limits.
There you go.
People.
Know what you're good
That's
at.
how you...
Okay, so this gets stirred together, and we're going to bring this to a simmer.
Black beans and chicken, this thing's packed with protein, and you've got vegetables in it. This is good.
It really is an entire meal in one pot, which makes it perfect for today's theme.
Oh, that smells good.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, because this becomes, at the end, an entirely different dish.
That's right. We're going to use
In a
some of
different
this
form.
recipe for another purpose. And I've got some that I've already made, so I'm going to simmer that for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to add the corn.
All right, yeah.
And so here is what it looks like when it's done. So you can give that a stir. This one's a little easier to stir.
Oh, yeah.
It thickens up really nicely. This is a really thick, rich chili. And it freezes incredibly well. So this is something that you can do. This is one recipe worth, but this recipe easily doubles or triples. You can also make it in the slow cooker. So you can make a big batch of this and you can put it into smaller containers and you've got chili for any time, and then we'll have the chili. We'll be using this in the last segment for our tortilla pie.
the theme obviously is cook once, eat twice, but it's not like just eat, like you could eat this as leftovers per se.
Oh, it'd be great as leftovers,
You're
yes.
turning it into an entirely different meal, which is awesome.
Exactly.
You could put these if you wanted. You could put these, like you could just roll them up in like a burrito or in a
This
soft
recipe
taco
is so
or something.
incredibly versatile. You're
Versatile.
Yeah,
that's the word I'm looking
for.
for.
So you eat it as chili. As you say, you can roll it up in a tortilla and make like an enchilada or burritos out of it. We're going to put it in the taco, the tortilla pie. It's great any way that you could possibly imagine.
I was going to thank you, by the way, and I never told you this in person, but it was a while back, on Canada Day, on your website, there was this recipe for wings that you put on there.
Oh, yes.
It was ridiculous.
Good, I'm glad you
like
enjoyed it.
super good. Okay, so that has cooked down. It's nice and thick. It smells delicious.
Total cooking time, 30 minutes. That's all it is.
Can I try some?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, it smells good.
And watch, it might be a little hot.
Garlic, black beans, corn. Mmm. Good. Very good. And warm and hot, and I love it. And so we'll take a quick pause, but then I think we're gonna make these crispy Parmesan chicken strip thingies, and then at the end we're gonna combine all these. It's gonna be great. Come right back.